Alright guys, so we're past Labor Day now. It's back to school time, which means less time to work on your store, and obviously if you work, then that also means less time to work on your store. But after this video, hopefully you know exactly what you can do to still work on your store while you're at school or while you're at work. So make sure you stay all the way to the end, guys. This is gonna be a sweet video, super excited for it, and let's get into it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Arie, and today I want to tell you exactly how you can work on your store even if you're at work or at school. I got this video idea obviously because it's, you know, we just got over Labor Day, so it's back to school time, back to work time. And I remember, you know, about a year ago when I still had my job as a server and I was going to school every day, I was always trying to find ways to be working on my stores. In fact, I hate to say it, but in most of my classes, actually, I would bring my laptop and just work on my stores like pretty much the whole time, making emails, you know, making the store better, setting up shout outs, setting up ads, whatever it was. I was always trying to do something while at school, and it ironically kind of felt like the best use of my time, and I think it was. So today I wanted to bring to you just some tips that I have used myself in the past and some really crucial, important, vital information that you could use for your business that will really benefit you, especially while you're at work and stuff, when you feel like, you know, maybe you want to be working on your stores, or it could be better time spent working on your stores. Every time I worked on my stores while at work or school, I almost felt like I was cheating the system, like I was, you know, getting more out of what I was already doing. So hopefully you feel the same way after this one, and I'm gonna give you some really practical tips. So let's just hop into my computer real quick. The new computer. By the way, unboxing video and review dropping tomorrow, I believe, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, let's just hop right into the computer. Alright guys, we're in the Razer Blade 15 again. But for real though, this computer is amazing. I'm extremely happy with it. But here are the first things that you will need. We're not wasting any time on this video. The first things that you will of course need is, you know, a Shopify store. Obviously you'll need a Shopify store. By the way, sorry for the like extra noise. I don't know if you can see this here, but there's a couple ropes being thrown down on the building. I think they're about to window wash. Pretty crazy. I've never seen them do it yet, so it'll be interesting. But anyways, you'll also need a smartphone or a laptop. I mean, you know, while you're at work, chances are you can't use a laptop and you might need a phone, or if you're in high school, you probably won't have a laptop, so you'll need a phone too. But in college, you can use your laptop pretty much in any class, so if you have a laptop, even better. Now, the other things that you will need that are extremely crucial, and essentially what this like whole video is about, is a Facebook fan page and an Instagram page. Now, I do have a little bonus thing that you should have as well. You don't need it, but I think it will really, I think if you have a lower budget and you have a lot of time at school or at work that you can use building this up, I think a good thing to do, like a bonus thing to do, would be to create additional niche Instagram pages. So maybe one page additionally from your store page that is related to your niche, where you only post content about your niche, and a Facebook page that does the same thing. Now, the reason why is because you can promote your store through both sites, right? Or through both pages, congruently. And this is going to work super well. And you can actually run ads through your niche fan page every once in a while if you wanted to, and vice versa. Now, this is of course too, if you are in a low budget, you're not planning on running ads with this strategy, which totally is fine. What you're gonna wanna, the reason why this is so effective is because it'll boost your organic traffic and reach. So there's only so much traffic and reach that you can get through one account, which is still a lot. I mean, if you're putting in a lot of work into your Instagram page for free, which is why I always recommend people to put in work on their Instagram pages and Facebook pages, especially if they don't have a lot of money for ads, then, you know, if you do an additional page and run these strategies, then you will get a lot of organic traffic, and you'll actually be driving a decent amount of traffic to your store and building up some solid custom audiences. Alright guys, so here we go. So what are we gonna need? Okay, so here are some of the things that you can do while you're at work or school. So this is kind of the meat of the video. So we'll start one by one here because these are all really good ideas and all things that, like I said, I used to do myself. So first of all, you're gonna need to post as much content as possible on all your pages. I would say maybe post like 2 to 5 times per day. I would say 2 to 4 maybe. 2 to 4 is a more healthy amount, more manageable. But here's the thing, Gary Vee said this really well, and this can be applied to pretty much any aspect of life. But he said two people equally as talented, right? The person who's posting a video every single day versus the person who's posting a video 3 times a day, or I mean, 3 times a week, both of them being equally talented, the one posting one video a day will always beat the other one and be the winner. And that kind of applies to this too. Like if you can post more, it's better, right? You're gonna engage your audience more. You're gonna have more opportunities to reach new audiences through hashtags and whatnot. And you're gonna get a better opportunity to get more customers, get more people signed up to your email list or to your store in a custom audience or whatever. So it's really important for you to be posting as much content as possible. Now, where can you find this content? You can either repost it from other pages or just unsplash.com or online. Those are all really great sources of content to post. Now, here's another thing that's super important that you can do while at school or work is you can actually respond to the comments on your ads or just simply delete them if they're too negative. This is super important, especially if you're scaling and you're getting, a ton of engagement on your posts every single day. Sometimes it can be hard to be caught up with deleting the comments that are kind of inappropriate and really negative, but it's extremely crucial to do, right? But then what I would also recommend is you should also respond to some of the comments of some people, people tagging each other or people asking questions or giving their opinions. Make sure you engage your community. This is super important. Not only does Facebook love that, but this is how you're going to get some fans to your store, right? And guys, more so than ever in 2018, now we're nearing the end of 2018, more so than ever, you need to start thinking of this as a real business, as a legitimate business, not just as some sort of short-term money-making machine. I mean, that's not worthwhile to invest your time and money into. Make sure you're trying to build a brand, something that you could eventually, start ordering in-house for, and start distributing yourself with your own packaging, finding a product that you're really passionate about and improving it, and, have a long-term vision. Obviously, don't invest too much time into the long-term vision. It's really important for you to go like short-term, step by step, but you shouldn't just completely neglect these like branding aspects and like building a community. The sooner you start doing this, the more success you're gonna have with your store. Think of my YouTube channel, right? At the beginning of the year, I had like no subscribers, no Instagram followers, nothing. But I started engaging in my community, answering people's questions, asking questions and stuff like that, and eventually it grew and grew and grew. And here we are, so in the same concept can be applied to your store. So now, like I said, you have to try to create an engaged community. It's absolutely crucial. Ask questions in your posts, tell people to tag each other and share. And this is all things that you can do while at work, and they're gonna be super important to do. Not only, like I said, are they gonna help your Facebook ads, but they're also gonna help you build a community, and people buy into communities, into lifestyles. They don't always just buy into products, so it's super important to be aware of this. Now, this is kind of a huge one right here, and this is very, very effective because it actually does make you organic sales. I know I know people that are actually pulling in, $5,000 to $10,000 months through only this strategy, like what I'm talking about right now. So pretty incredible, right? So use your Instagram to DM people who follow you to introduce them to your brand. And you could do this on your Facebook page too, in fact, on your Facebook page, it could be even more effective if you are getting these people subscribed into your messenger list. But that's besides the point. But make sure that you're DMing the people that follow your page because they're likely interested in whatever niche you're selling in or a certain product or whatever it may be. And well, obviously, first of all, message them with a coupon code or something, but also try to be genuine. I mean, if you don't have a lot of time, then sure, copy and paste something, but otherwise try to customize it, try to really engage this person and have a conversation with them to sell them, right? It's just kind of the way of business. If you're a good salesman, this will work really well for you. Otherwise, just copy and paste the message that you created, catered to people in your niche, and give them a really nice coupon, like 30, 40% off, maybe even 50% off, and you will get some organic sales through this, and it's just amazing. So make sure you do that. Now, another thing that, of course, you can do while at work or at school is like respond to customer emails. That's not too exciting, obviously, and I wouldn't recommend you do that personally. I think that's much better to just outsource. But if you don't have the money to outsource, then yeah, just respond to customer emails. But I would say having the money to it doesn't take that much money to outsource, especially if you're running strategies that don't require a lot of money to spend on ads like this, then you can actually allocate some of your budget into outsourcing, which will be a really effective way to build your business by actually building a team and reinvesting profits that you get from organic reach into an actual team. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about here is something that I've never really talked about, and I don't do this too much, but I'm always trying to find ways to differentiate our stores from the competitors. And the best way to do this, in my opinion, at least content-wise, is to just simply edit your pictures, right? So on your phone, you can edit your pictures on VSCO. You could, change the contrast, the saturation, put a filter on it, whatever you want to do. And this is going to differentiate your content from every single dropshipping store out there, right? And of course, you can do this in any way. Like, I'm always trying to find ways to do this through videos. Like lately, what we've been getting a lot more into is recording our own videos. So I have my nice camera now, so I can record really nice videos for our products. So it's actually been really good, and you don't need a super professional video, right? The best videos nowadays are simply unboxings, which is pretty amazing. So if you can combine like a really nice picture on Instagram, for example, you can do like a double post, right? So you can combine a really nice picture that's really engaging and really appealing, and then in the next slide, do a video of the product being unboxed. This will work super well. This is a huge golden nugget. So hopefully you use these things, guys, because I really wanted to make this video because lately I just been realizing more and more why people don't succeed. And I think the biggest reason is because they rely heavily on ads, which is great. That's how I started. So, I can't blame you for that. And of course, that's what I make videos about. But the harsh reality of things is that if you don't have money, you're not going to be able to sustain running Facebook ads. Even if you have $500, right? And your first $200, you make $400 in sales or something. That's great, but you're not going to be able to sustain that over like another month, right? Because as you scale, ideally you want to keep increasing your budgets and scaling consistently, but you're not going to be able to do that if you don't have any money to like keep reinvesting into your business. This is why at the beginning of this year, for example, me and Tyler combined, we probably had about $15,000 to $20,000 to just spend on ads saved up. And this is how we were able to scale so massively so quickly, because we had the money to do it. We had the cash, we built the cash flow prior to scaling. And this is the biggest thing, especially for you guys that are younger, is you might have a lot of money, like $500 saved up, but you need to find a way to be getting income and then, spend those $500 to do whatever with your business, but you need to have some source of income still to put into your business, because if all you have is $500, then it's going to be really hard to succeed with ads, at least with paid ads. But if you only have even if you have like $100, you can run these strategies that I just talked about. So make sure you do that even if you have like $100. It's just a super effective way to do this. And I wish I would have thought about this back when, I didn't have that much money to spend on ads, or after I lost a lot of money on ads. But back then, the whole dropshipping space was completely different. So, things are changing. People need to get smarter. People need to start learning more about branding, about differentiating, your store from the competition. And honestly, some of the most successful dropshippers I know right now, I've looked at their stores and man, they are incredible. They're taking their own pictures. They're, taking their own videos. They're just doing amazing things with their stores. And, it's no wonder they're doing, 20, 30K days. They're really treating this as a legitimate business. They're not just messing around, thinking that, okay, let me just find a product that somebody else is making money on. Let me copy everything they're doing and yay, now I'll make money. 100% not. Sure, you might make sales, but you're not going to make any money. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Hopefully you get motivated to just start working on your store, man, like 24/7. This is what's gonna get you to succeed. Like really get passionate about it. And this is why I also recommend, starting like a general niche store. But if you are really passionate about a certain niche and you think you know a lot about it, go into that niche. It's not a big deal. It could be beneficial for you because you might know a lot of different marketing angles or pain points that other people might not know about. But that's pretty much it for this one, guys. I don't want this to get too long. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I think this is actually super valuable information. I wish I would have seen a video like this back in the day, like I said, but everything was different then. But hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure if you're not subscribed yet, you subscribe to the family. You need to subscribe to the family, guys. We're growing extremely quick and you don't want to be left out. And make sure you turn on those notifications, obviously. But that's pretty much it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.